Hi everybody. Hello everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been about 6 days, almost a week. How I haven't missed this one bit, but yeah, we're back. Again, we've not really done too much. We've just been doing some trading and stuff like that. We're kind of well, we got funded 10k. Fucked it. So now we're heading on to a 25k funded. Yeah. So the overall goal for this year again is to make a mil. Seems difficult. It is. It will take time and a lot of effort and stuff like that, but I think it's doable. We just gotta keep pushing and get our head down. Like we've been doing, and perhaps I might have been a little bit too occupied with other things, including work. But again, we'll get into this now. Alright, so what do we have? Not much. Currently, there's a nice buy possibility from within here. I should be happy to take a 2.0 off of this. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Unless, obviously, it comes and takes this low, then obviously there's no trade. But we've currently saw the structural delivery. This another break. This is the intermediary level, right? Everything's pointing for longs now. Obviously, we entered the trade earlier. Down here, which was, I think it was a 2.0 as well. So we basically had, I think just before this point, I think it was, even just before we even got in the trade, I think we were looking on our 15 minute. I was very interested with what was actually happening with the price, because we basically had news here, I believe. This was 1:30, and I entered the trade. Technically this morning it was around here, just before news dropped. As you can see, the time we exited just literally 2 minutes before news, because I was like, nah. Plus, I completely forgot. But if I did forget, I would have passed the challenge. But that's beside the point. Because we don't trade news regardless of if it would have went in our direction, because we don't play that game, you know. I mean, we noticed this zone, nice. This was the zone we're actually looking for the buys from, right? Obviously this was the news, 1:30. And then yeah, we got that nice transfer. We entered off of this essentially. Stop loss here, or just underneath like that. And notice how that doesn't even come underneath that. That's interesting. But yeah, that would have been like 12 or something. 16 now, but again, doesn't matter. So that was what we were looking for. Now, why were we looking for buys from here to begin with? Well, I believe it was on the 1 hour. We obviously know we're in an accumulation. We can see the MB breaks. We've basically got the back and forth, and then we've got the MB break here. I've got a lot of colour around here, anyways. But the point actually is that. I mean, if we go back to the 5 minute, is this current price action? Yep. I don't know why we're at current price action, but sure. So essentially, so we noticed we're basically bullish now. Even though we might get this break here and this break, this is perfect for that reaccumulation, as we understand. This is what you call fake structure to the higher time frame bias. So that's the higher time frame pullback to the. Obviously, this will be the target, and this will be the target, because it's this, and then basically just more intermediate structure, right? Off of a 2.0 or something. So that was kind of what we saw, and we basically entered off of that. Yeah, I think it was this. I think we might have taken one loss, because I think on here it does show one loss here, 156. So we might have actually taken a loss. Yeah, which isn't really that bad. I think that was. I think it might have been this one. I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, this one went out. So it was possibly this one. No, it was this one. Yeah, this one. So we came up, and then as soon as we broke this, we basically pulled back, and then as soon as we broke this, which we did this wick, I entered here, stop loss underneath here, targeting that like that, and then obviously got stopped out. But yeah, that was just more absorption of that zone. Go high. But again, we take that partial, and then ever since it kind of just ran. It just kept running higher and higher on that 1 minute. As we literally saw, we created those breaks, and here we are now, obviously. And we are, like we just said, we were looking for buys on that 2.0. Now we didn't actually get it, but we understand that. I mean, technically, we don't have any breaks down because the actual low is here. So we can still take this low and even look for buys within basically this MB down here, potential mitigation within here, as we have 0, right? So we could be looking for buys within here, and then this is just going to be one breakdown to, you know, create more pushes higher. But that's on a higher push. So at the moment we can't participate in that because, like, we just can't be asked to wait. Secondly, it's just that'll take a while, right? And what we tend to see usually with these bursts. You might get a push straight down, then up, or you'll get some mitigation here and then a push up. Usually if it's bullish, it doesn't always necessarily, what I've seen anyways, based on my experience, is if it's bullish, it's not going to come all the way down. Obviously at the moment, after we've had this big push, this big leg up here, and then this second point, no, yeah, sure, we could get a bit of this down push, or we could even come to the lows. Maybe we're just entirely wrong, which I don't think we are, but we could be, right? But if we start to create, I don't know, if we create a push now, pushes up into there, and then we come into this zone again, I'm going to definitely look for that double MB push on there to come and take basically these highs. That's essentially how I play it. But we don't look like we're doing much at the moment. We're barely moving above, so it might come down a bit lower. Might come take these lows. I haven't really tested this low at the moment. We've kind of just absorbed or liquidated. Not really liquidated because again you'll see a nice rally higher. So if anything, we're probably going to come lower. Yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at. But again, if we get a nice rally higher, again we could definitely look for a 2.0. But at the moment, no. Unless we get a nice impulsive move up, otherwise no. Because it looks like no money is in the fucking market. Like, you're gonna try and push price up when it's barely being able to get pushed up. You know what I mean? Like, can't do anything. So we're getting that test down here now, in this demand zone, I guess, this unmitigated portion, which now obviously we mitigated with this candle and these two candles, and now we're going higher. Now, if we get a nice impulsive push higher, then we can look for 2.0. But if we don't, then again, we're probably going to anticipate coming down much lower. Not much lower, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that would be the overall expectation. But again, it doesn't really matter what we expect because, you know, it doesn't matter. So now we're getting that push. That's what we like to see. Money is entered. Probably push it a little bit higher, I'd say, as well. Go on, there we go. You'll probably go a little bit higher, I think. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. It should technically. But yeah, so now it's kind of in this, I don't know, bearish MB if you want to call it that, but again, it will push straight through it because it's bullish, right? So we get that close. Now that's beautiful because that gives us an opportunity to what? Take that as a 2.0 now. I wouldn't necessarily take this as 2.0 because we haven't broken any structure, right? So even if we close above it like this, I don't see this as a 2.0 because it's literally just demand zone. Like, it's not really a 2.0. 2.0 would be literally this 2.0, right? And there's so much more mitigation that can be taking place. Now it doesn't necessarily have to come deeper. It could literally take place here. But what I'm trying to say is that's not too bad. Unless we break a swing high like here or here. Otherwise, no. I'm tired. I don't even know how. But yeah. I mean, regardless of how this trade plays, I'm fine because, like, I've secured my money on this trade. I'm only technically up 1% on this account. Now this is on the phase 2. Phase 2? Yeah, phase 2 account. I think it's on here actually. There's a ChatGPT. Yeah, so if we refresh this, I'm gonna have to put my email in. This shouldn't really take too long. Here we go. So this is the account we're on. We're literally up 1%. Now, obviously our profit target's not too far away. It's only 5%, but yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. And then obviously we got funding with 25k, but whether we'll get that today or not, who fucking knows. But yeah, we have secured basically 25k. Or not 25k, 1% on the account. Now this is what equality 2.0. Now we could get a reaction off of it, or we could get a liquidation, which is what we were talking about earlier, right? We're coming down, blah blah blah. Now if we get a nice impulsive push, like maybe now or maybe in a few minutes, above this high, then yes, I would look to take a 2.0 off of that candle or those candles like it created. Now it can be technically 1 or 2. Like for here you can use this or this. Doesn't really matter. But if we don't get that push, then we'll probably come lower, right? But at the moment it looks more bullish. The whole market looks bullish, and this just looks more like it's just going into demand zones to get filled to go higher. That's it. You know, that's how it looks like on the move. And we've also basically tapped this with maybe absorbed, but we haven't actually broken, and we haven't gone below. So there is more potential for that push up. Does it have to come all the way down? It can. That's the thing with this. It can come straight down. It can do what everybody expects. It's gonna fill this demand zone, and then we're gonna go higher. It could do that. It could, but it could also just go straight up from here, or it could come down to this zone and then go up, or it could come down, take us out, then go up. It could do so many different things. We don't know exactly, but this is why you don't necessarily need to look on a 1 hour on this point, because we're basically getting so much like accumulation going on. Now when we get that push higher, it's going to be fast and it's going to be good. Now it is a Friday, so maybe we won't get that push that we want, but again it doesn't necessarily matter because we understand what's going to occur, right? So if we come here, look what we've got. Oh shit, we'll grab the liquidity from underneath this, right? This is a good grab. Let's see how we play. But again, we might just keep coming down. I mean, at the moment, it's fuck all to do. I might just continue my back testing from yesterday. Basically, I mean, we can get rid of these, and then I think the day we were on was the it's actually the 19th. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. I think it was the 19th. Let's go back to spreadsheet. So this one. Well, it won't be this one. It'll be this. Is just a random one. It will be this one. Yep. So we'll do the 20th. We'll trade the 20th. 19 and then 20. Yeah, we'll go back to around 20 for about. We can technically trade the start London Open, but we usually do 9 AM, so we'll do that. And then we're gonna remove everything for now. I don't think we're currently in any. No, we're not in any trades. And then obviously we're going to bring it all back up nicely. Do this. Nice. So, okay, so yeah, we were looking for buys from around about here ish to get up into this zone, and then obviously now we've got the push away. We haven't necessarily closed them. We created 2 MBs down actually on the 30-minute. Now let's see what the 1 hour says. We've only already created 1 MB. But on the 15-minute, 30-minute, we've created that 1 big MB, and then this second. But I think this is acts more of absorption. So based on that, I'm not necessarily even considering sells yet because it doesn't make sense. This is just absorption, and it looks like we're actually starting to cut a nice push from here. So when the session starts at that time, 9. We're actually interested in, even though we've got basically this is more absorption, not anything else in my opinion. We're looking more or less for these breaks, so we get 1 break here essentially, and now we're coming into what, as we said earlier, 2.0s. Now we've only really created these pushes here, so I'm gonna wait more or less because either way. Yeah, these weeks don't make sense to me. So again, we come down. Again, that could be absorption, but again, who fucking knows? Nobody cares at the moment. We could have gone deeper probably. Okay, so we're down here now. Again, we've broken down, but we're looking for a bullish break even to consider buys. So we create this push. Right here. Okay, we come back down. Come back down. Okay, now there's the price actually looks shit. I'm not even considering buying this until something patterns the fuck up. Absorption, probably a buy, I'd say from there. Here's a good buy actually. There. I'd be interested in buys. I wouldn't take a buy. And then we basically break down lower. We're sustaining this low. So I want to see this high up here get broken. Looks almost an hour in. Break this high, please. Nope. Nope. Okay, you could take a 2.0 off of here, but because we haven't created any actual pushes higher, like what's the point? Like it could work, it very well could work, like right now it's working, but there was no high that got broken, like this didn't get broken. So now we've broken it, now yes, I'm alright, I'm happy, like, and I can take a 2.0 off of here, right? But it made literally no fucking sense. It's about 27. See what we get. Remitigating. Still in this 2.0. Still holding this 2.0. Pretty solid stuff. Yeah, I'd take a buy here. I'd take it like that. Actually, just a little bit. Like one underneath, like that. Yeah, I'd take something like that. So we're going to copy this link. We're going to put 1.7. So 1.7 is the stop loss. And then there's obviously learning session. This is on the 20th of the 12th. So this was just last year before Christmas, obviously. Is it the 20th? Yeah, it is. And then, yeah. Get taken straight out immediately, which is actually, I don't mind getting taken straight out because then I'm like, yeah, I know that I'm out and I'm done, rather than sitting around doing fuck all. Again, potential absorption, that's all. So we could still be interested in those buys, as we've mentioned already. Again, price action is pretty shit. So I wouldn't even be taking anything, and yeah, we'll come straight down and take this low. But we're down at this low. We haven't grabbed any. We haven't taken it out, so we could be interested in buys still. because we haven't impulsively snapped below. That's the thing. This is just grabs of liquidity, which is quite shit sometimes, but it happens. And now we've got these breaks, so it's actually quite nice for a 2.0 off of here. Interested in those buys essentially. So let's see what we get. And I'll take that long from. Actually, I wouldn't even take the long. I'll take it from here. Happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I mean, we can drag this higher or whatever, it doesn't make much difference. Again, it's going to be 2.1 pips. And then this is all we basically do for a very long time. Like, doing this complete process takes fucking ages. But it's worth it in the end, because then you get your results. Like this, for instance, would have been a loss, right? Because 2.7 equals not far enough, right? So that would have been a loss, -1. That's it. Alright, let's see how it's going. So it's broke down again. That's interesting. It's broke this zone as well. Yeah, like we said, it could literally be coming to take these lows. We don't fucking know. Nor do we really give a shit, to be honest. Like, but yeah, at the moment there's no actual pushes up to indicate any buys. The 5 minutes just bearish as fuck. Well, it's bullish if you look at it technically, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm going to continue with this 2.0 here. Did we even look for this mitigation? No, we didn't. We should have. That would have made more sense. There we go. Now actually I'd wait, but because I want to see this mitigation. Like, it doesn't always have to mitigate, that's the thing. But in this circumstance, yes, I wanted to wait. Especially after breaking down this basically MB, I was more or less a bit confused. Now technically what we're looking at is bearish pushes, and it will probably come down lower technically. But as we've already said from the very beginning, we're bullish. Even though this looks like a redistribution. This right here looks like it's redistribution, including this obviously as well. And we've got the breaks down here. That looks like a redistribution, and you most likely want to take it short. But because we haven't necessarily even broke these zones impulsively, like, look, it literally just works. It literally just works. I'm actually happier to basically see some buys. And this zone down here is holding, so that already in my head, this acts as a reaccumulation in my eyes to take this right here, which means, yeah, buys. Oh shit. Go back to this, copy link, like that. And yeah, this is absorbing this zone as well, which is beautiful. So 2.5. Now obviously London again, will be the same day, 23 I think, and then UJ. If this doesn't run, I will be surprised, but let's see. It doesn't, okay. 2.5. Do we hold this zone now? It looks like it. No, we don't. So, yeah, we could probably see it push down a little lower maybe, but we'll see. I mean, I could have waited for a high to get broken. That's probably what I could have waited for, like this now. But that wasn't a close. That's a close above. So now I could basically have been looking for buys after this point, not before, because we didn't break any highs. That's probably where I could have improved. 2.0 here. See how it holds. I mean, there's a 2.0 down here as well. But I'm more interested up here to continue that push, because we know that markets, when they're bullish, and they don't necessarily need to come straight back down to fucking thingy, because if something's bullish, do you think it wants to just stop. No. After it's undergone all of that accumulation. No, probably not. 1.8. It's fucking tiring the shit out of me, I swear to God. Like this. Alright. And I think we're out. No, we're in. We're in. Fucking hell. That was a close one. Fucking held that though. Held that shit. That's what we like to see. Fucking hell. Good shit. We'll let this shit ride. That was fucking like that was fucking close. That was. Yeah, fuck all. Price action was ugly on this pair. What the fuck? It's 4 o'clock now, so it's gotta be shit regardless. Coming to the end of the fucking week, so yeah. Regardless, it can either, like we said, it can either come down and take us out, or it can fucking go up. It really fucking depends. I don't give a fuck though. I've already mentioned that. Because there's a stop loss. I think we can go like, is it this one? Yeah, this one. We can go like that. Just to see where we're at. But I know the price action here looks fucking shit, by the way. It does. It really fucking does. We took partials here. We're pretty much at the same fucking level. But yeah. Price just moves the way it fucking wants, that's all. So, just 1 minute. Again, we broke down, right? But we've understood that we've just created this huge push, and even these MB, this higher time of MB, can literally create that push. So we create this, and then this second break. So yes, now there could be a 2.0 in motion that we could be interested in if we get that. But again, we're not even breaking below these, so even buys up here is fine. But I wouldn't necessarily want to take them, right? Maybe a 2.0 off of here, but even then I'm a bit uncertain. Just based on the whole thing, I think we'll probably come down a little bit more. Let's have a look. I mean, if we get another push down here, then we'll take it, but like into here we go. But I think we're probably going to absorb, come up, then break down a bit lower. Do we tap into this portion though? Nope, so we'll wait. And now we're breaking higher, right? Basically taking these highs out. This is the 2.0 that's pushed and it's rallying, so definitely interested in a buy from basically here. It's fine, honestly. We can already see that it's ready to go. So 2.1. Not too bad. I'm going to take it out, probably a 0.1. But again, it would literally be a -1 regardless. Could have probably been more patient, I think. Yeah. Let's have a look. How is this moving? Not too bad. Well, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I think this is which house I need to go through. I mean, this could be the 2.0 that holds, let's say. Let's have a look. Nope. Potential distortion. No. Nah, I'm not interested. I mean, we're pretty much at this 2.0 now. We're not really going below, we're pushing higher, but I want to see a 2.0. Because this ain't really a 2.0, my eyes have already absorbed. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. And this will be the last one, 3.2 pips. Alright, yeah, that's good. That looks decent trade, I think. Nope. Nope. It's not. 0.3, I'd say. We'll do we'll do 0.3, it doesn't really mean, it doesn't matter, because it's still going to be a loss, so we recorded a loss, and, like, I don't know why I should have been waiting for this, and I was actually in my head waiting for that 2.0 to come in, but, again, we just start breaking bearish, and, yeah. This one gets taken out, which is fine, and that gets taken out with a total profit of 12R, which is alright, I guess. Again, that would result in a loss, or it would only result in like a plus 1.3. So, yep. I'm in the video here because I've done enough, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So, yeah, peace.